dear. Are you all ready to boogie?
Yeah!
Let's boogie!
Dear with Mrs. Dipsworth.
Dear. This is so much fun.
Mrs. Dipsworth.
Dip. Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? Oh dear, for those of you who don't know, my name is Mrs. Dipsworth, and welcome to Mrs. Dipsworth's story time. Now, are you ready to have a good time? Oh dear, you'll have to speak louder. Are you ready to have a good time? Oh, wonderful. Well, as I said before, my name is Mrs. Dipsworth, and welcome to Mrs. Dipsworth's story time. Well, welcome to Mrs. Dipsworth's story time. I am Mrs. Dipsworth, and oh dear, what do you mean I've already said that? Okay, all right, well, fine. I'm sorry. Sometimes when people start to get a little bit older, they start to forget things, so I will have to ask that you be patient with me. Well, my name is Mrs. Dipsworth, and welcome to Mrs. Dipsworth's story time. Today we are going to read an amazing story that I hope you will certainly love. But before we do that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. Let's see. Well, I want to share with you that I know. Okay, can you keep a secret? Oh, come on. Can you? Okay, well, I want to share with you that I know everything there is to know about everything in the whole wide world. Yes, everything there is to know about everything. Oh, might be a little Mrs. Dipsworth's magic, but I will tell you about that a little bit later on. First, before we get started, I want to explain to you the most exciting way to enjoy story time. Now, everyone who is anyone knows that if you're going to enjoy a story, well, you have to use your eyes because you have to look at the words on the page if you know how to read, or look at the pictures if someone else is reading to you. So, of course, you're going to use your eyes to see the words and to read and to see all the beautiful photographs and colors and all of those things. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. In order to really enjoy story time, you have got to use not only your eyes, but you've got to use your ears. Now, how do we use our ears, Mrs. Dipsworth? Well, let me tell you. You use your ears to listen. You use your ears to listen. Sometimes someone is reading a story to you, like Mrs. Dipsworth is going to do today, so you listen with your ears. Sometimes, if you're reading aloud to yourself, you listen to the story from the sound of your own voice, but you get the point. All right, now, the other thing you are going to need to use is your mouth. Oh, dear. Oh, silly Mrs. Dipsworth. Oh, dear. How can one use their mouth during story time? Do we eat the book? Oh, no, please don't. Don't eat the book. What I want you to do is use your imagination. With your mouth, you taste things. So sometimes a book speaks of tasty foods and things that if you imagine, you can use your mouth or your taste buds to really enjoy the story. Like if the story happens to be about some gooey, ooey, hot, chocolate chip cookie with caramel and gooey, oh, sorry, but you get the point. So you're using your eyes to look at the words or look at the pictures. You're using your ears to listen to the story, the imaginary sounds that are all around you. You're using your mouth to imagine the tastes of foods and things of that nature that are in your story. And last but not least, you are using your nose. You're using your nose because you're imagining the smells. Imagine if you are walking through a jungle in your story and you're imagining that, ooh, what is that smell? Oh dear, it smells like an alligator. I don't know how an alligator smells, but you get the point. All right, so you imagine the smells with your nose. So in order to really enjoy a good book, you have to dive into the book. You have to use your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and your nose. And we have a song about it. Now, I want you to repeat after me. Eyes, good. Ears, good. Mouth, good. Nose, good. Now, I would like for you to say that all over again. A little bit faster now. Eyes, ears, mouth, nose. Say it with me now. Eyes, ears, mouth, nose. Again. Eyes, ears, mouth, nose. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now, we are going to learn a song about it, and it goes like this. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. That is how the story goes. Oh, I think we should try it again. It sounds familiar. Let's try that again. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. That is how the story goes. Oh my goodness, wonderful. Are you ready to sing it with me? Oh, I can't hear you. Are you ready to sing it with me? Wonderful. Let's sing here, dear. Oh, dear. All right, here we go, dear. Oh, all right. Sit up nice and straight and sing. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. That is how the story goes. Wonderful. Now I need you to sing really loud one more time and sing. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. That is how the story goes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, give yourselves a round of applause. I do believe that you are ready for story time. All right, today we are going to read A Fish Out of Water. A Fish Out of Water. Oh dear, I'm excited. By Helen Palmer. I love it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's see. Oh, wonderful. There's fishies. Just thought I'd share. Let's see here now. All right. This little fish, I said to Mr. Carp, I want him. I like him, and he likes me. I will call him Otto. Very well, said Mr. Carp. Now, I will tell you how to feed him. Then Mr. Carp told me, when you feed a fish, never feed him a lot. So much and not more. Never more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. Oh dear. Oh dear, we don't want anything to happen. Oh dear. Let's see here now. Then I took Otto home. I gave him some food. I did not give him much, just one little spot. But this did not make Otto happy. He wanted more food. He had to have more. Oh, poor Otto. He just had to have more. Oh dear, I don't like where this is going. I knew what Mr. Carp had told me. Never feed him a lot, never more than a spot, or something may happen. You never know what. But I gave Otto all the food in the box. Oh dear, oh dear. Good things never happen when you don't follow directions. Fingers crossed, friends, fingers crossed. Oh dear, let's see here now. Oh dear. Then something did happen. Oh dear, everyone say, oh dear. My little Otto began to grow. I saw him grow. I saw him grow and grow. Soon he was too big for his little fish bowl. Oh dear. Everyone say, oh dear. There was just one thing to do. I put Otto into the flower bowl. There, Otto, I said, this will hold you. But no, the flower bowl did not hold him. Otto went right on growing. This was not funny at all. His tail was growing right out of the top. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I grabbed the flower bowl and I ran with it. Otto, I said, I know just where to put you. Then you will be all right. I put him in a big pot. But Otto was not all right. I saw him grow some more. Soon he was too big for the pot. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I put him in pot after pot. He was growing so fast. Poor Otto, my poor little fish. Oh, why did I feed him so much? Otto, I said, stop growing, please. But Otto could not stop growing. He was growing all the time. Very soon, I ran out of pots. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Otto had to have water, so there was just one thing to do. I did it. I grabbed him by the tail, and I ran with him up to the tub. The tub is big. It can hold lots of water. Oh, hope this works, dear Otto. Poor Otto. Whew. At last, there, Otto, I said. This tub holds my father. This tub holds my mother. So it will hold you. Oh, goodness. But the tub did not hold him at all. He went right on growing. Oh, Otto, I said, what can I do now? Oh dear, oh dear. Then crash! The door went down, crash! Otto went down, crash! I went down too. Oh, what a ride. Oh dear. Down went the water into the cellar. Down went Otto too. I had to do something fast. I grabbed the phone. I called a policeman. Help, help, I said. I fed my fish too much. Mr. Cobb told me not to, but I did. What? The policeman said. Mr. Cobb told you not to do it, but you did? Too bad. I will come at once. Oh dear. Oh dear. The policeman came. My fish went that way, I said. He's down in the cellar. Down in the cellar. The policeman ran down with me. Whew, what a fish, he said. He is much too big to keep in a cellar. We will have to get him out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh no, poor Otto, poor Otto. Everyone say poor Otto. Oh, yes. We had much work to do to get Otto out. Poor Otto! Oh, why did I feed him so much? Mr. Carp told me something would happen, and it did. It did. Oh dear, he can't fit through the door. Now we had Otto out of the cellar, but now Otto had no water. No water at all. A fish has to have water, said the policeman. We must take him to water. Get help. Call for help on the radio. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The policeman called on the radio. He called for the fireman. Help, help, he said. A boy has fed a fish too much. A boy has fed a fish too much. We will come at once. Oh dear. The firemen came. They all helped to get Otto up. But where can we take him? I asked. Uptown? Downtown? Oh dear. To the pool, yelled the fireman. To the pool, I yelled, and please hurry. They did hurry. The fire truck with Otto came right up to the pool. The fireman yelled, Everyone get out of the pool! The fish is going in. Oh dear. Oh dear. All the people there, they're running out of the pool. Oh dear. Down in the pool Otto went, into the pool with a big splash. Now I was happy. Now at least my Otto had water. Lots and lots of water. This big pool was just the thing. This big pool would hold him. Oh dear, but Otto went right on growing, and no one wanted Otto in the pool. They did not like Otto at all. You take that fish out of here, they yelled. Oh dear, oh dear. See all the people down there, they're not very happy right now. Oh dear. There was just one thing to do. I did it. I ran to the phone and I called Mr. Carp. Please, please help me, I said. I fed Otto too much. Oh dear, Mr. Carp said. So, you fed him too much. I knew you would. I always say don't, but you boys always do. I will come. Then Mr. Carp came. He had a black box in his hand. He had a lot of other things, too. What are you going to do, Mr. Carp? I asked him, but Mr. Carp said nothing. He just went right up to the pool. Oh, I wonder what he's going to do. Oh dear, let's find out. He took his black box with him and all of the other things. Splash! Mr. Carp jumped into the pool. See there? Splash! Now Otto went down too. All I could see was his tail. I could not see Mr. Carp at all. What was going on down there, dear? What was going on down there in the water? Now I could see nothing. Not Otto, not Mr. Carp, nothing at all. Would I ever see my Otto again? Would I ever see Mr. Carp again? Mr. Carp! Mr. Carp! I yelled. What are you doing? Are you all right? Oh dear, poor boy. Poor boy. Then up jumped Mr. Carp, and in his hand was a little fish bowl. In the bowl was my Otto. Mr. Carp had made him little again. "Don't ask me how I did it," he said, "but here is your fish." Look, he's small again. Oh dear, that's so exciting. Mr. Carp must be magic. "And from now on," said Mr. Carp, "please don't feed him too much. Just so much and no more." Now that is what I always do. Now I feed Otto so much and no more, never more than a spot, or something may happen, and I know what. What do we say at the end of a good book? Yes, the end, the end. Oh, I did indeed enjoy A Fish Out of Water. Now, friends, there is a lesson that is to be learned from that. Do you know what it is? Yes, always follow instructions. Always follow directions, or something might happen. You don't know, it could be something little or it could be something really big, but it is important. It doesn't matter if it is your parents or your teacher or another grown-up that your parents trust. Or it could be instructions on a game or rules on anything. Always, always, always follow the rules, or something could happen. Oh dear, we definitely don't want something to happen. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that book today. Wasn't that a wonderful story, friends? Oh dear, I had such a good time reading to you. I really love reading to you. I love to read so much, but... Oh. There's only one thing that I love to do almost as much as I love to read. Can you tell me what that is? Oh, come on, louder now. Can you tell me what that is? Yes, I love to boogie! All right, now I'm going to get you to boogie with me now. I've got to stay here in this nice little chair that... Yes, it's the Mrs. Dipsworth's chair for now. So you don't. You can stand up. As a matter of fact, I encourage you, stand up, stand to your feet. Now, I want to teach you a little something before we boogie. Here we go. Now, everything that we sing and every boogie move that we dance all goes back to counting. Now, can you count to 4 with me? Let's try it. 1, good. 2, good. 3, good. 4. All right, well, that's it. Oh, stop it. No, just go to 4. All right. All right, here we go. Yes. All right, so here is what I need you to do. I need you to count to 4 over and over and over again, because that is how we count our dances. All right, now we're gonna have your feet. Pretend like these are your feet. I know they aren't really feet, but today we're going to pretend. Oh dear, Mrs. Dipsworth is so silly. Oh dear. All right, so here are your feet. Now you are going to go to your right 4 times. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Now you're going to go back to your left 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wonderful. Now, I need you to go backwards like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for the last count of 4, you can do any kind of boogie that you want. Any kind of boogie that you want. If you think of yourself as a ballerina, then your boogie might be like this. Boogie, boogie. Or if you think of yourself as a big, strong football player, your boogie might be like this. Throw the ball, woo, throw the ball, woo, throw the ball, woo, throw the ball. Or perhaps you think of yourself as a rock star, so your boogie might be like this. Boogie, 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 boogie. Yes, it doesn't matter. Whatever your boogie is, I want to see you boogie. Are you ready to boogie? I can't hear you. Are you ready to boogie? All right, let's do it. Here we go. Oh, dear. Oh, here we go. Are you all ready? 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Boogie! Oh, good! Wonderful! Now, I want you to try it again. Stand up. Make sure you're standing up. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boogie! I almost fell off of the chair. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, I want to give you one more opportunity to boogie. You've got to really be ready. Are you really ready? Okay, here we go. And 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boogie! Boogie! Ooh, boogie! Oh dear, I love to boogie. Oh my dear. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I hope you love to boogie. You've got to practice though, but in order to be a very good boogier, you have got to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes you even go to 5, 6, 7, 8. You decide, you boogie. Remember earlier I told you that I know everything there is to know about everything in the whole wide world? Well, I do. Some people think it's magic, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Can you keep a secret? All right. My magic is really not magic at all. I will tell you, the way I came to know everything there is to know about everything in the whole wide world. Now, when I was a little girl, about 4 years old, or maybe 5 years old, my mother bought me a book. Yes, she bought me a book. And I read that book from cover to cover. I read it over and over and over again. And I discovered that I loved reading. I loved reading. I learned so much from that book. Well, I loved reading so much that I started to read everything I could get my hands on. I would read the signs along the highway. I would read the backs of people's t-shirts. I would read the backs of green bean cans. I would even read that little bitty paper that came inside of the VCR box. And you don't know what that is, do you? A VCR. Don't worry about it. I told you Mrs. Dipsworth is old. But I would read everything I could get my hands on. And that, friends, is how I came to know everything there is to know about everything in the whole wide world. Reading. That is my magic. Now, shh. Now that you know, you go read. You read lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. And I want you to continue to read, continue to boogie, continue to have an amazing, amazing time enjoying your family. All right, now I will see you next time on Mrs. Dipsworth's story time. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, you're so wonderful to me. Bye-bye. Oh, bye.